When you think of places to surf, Hawaii, California and Australia are names that spring to mind, but Jamaica? This is a scene from a new movie called Surf Rasta, a docudrama about the local kids who represented Jamaica in the World Surf Games in Ecuador. For many of them, it was the first time they'd ever acted or even left the island.
The concept was the part that made it really different, because it wasn't just acting or anything. It was like real life, explaining like the whole how we live, what we do, where we surf, that kind of stuff, you know. So it was a really fun project, you know. So happy.
In the film, the young Jamaicans take on the more established and famous surfing nations.
I wanted to really do it as a kind of like a documentary following the Jamaican surf kings, you know, in terms of like how they get the money together and following them to the World Surfing Championships. But while there, you know, with the backdrop of thousands of international surfers on this beach in Ecuador, actually create some dramatic scenes.
A few miles out of Kingston is the home of the Jamaican Surfing Association. It's based in Bull Bay, and the waves here are very different to those that most visitors experience.
This is what most people think of when they think of tourism in Jamaica. The north coast with its white sandy beaches and very flat waves, very different from the east coast where the waves are very much more rougher. Now that is perfect for tourism in terms of surfing, but not very good for mass market tourism. But it's hoped that by bringing surfers here, that could actually make a difference.
Back on the east coast, Billy Mystic, a local actor and musician, works with the local kids and believes surfing could help the island's youngsters.
I see all the problems that the kids face growing up in a country like Jamaica, and I see the opportunities that surfing can offer to them.
You know, there's a certain groove here in Jamaica that's not to be found elsewhere. So I think surfing in Jamaica make a lot of sense.
This is my first time today, and you know, I've always been interested to, you know, try and come. Let's try it out to see how it feels like.
Find me a place where I'll be free.
This isn't Hollywood, and the film doesn't have a Hollywood ending. The Jamaicans didn't win the championships, although they did move up the rankings, and it does seem as if they've already inspired others to take to Jamaica's waves. Nick Davis, BBC News, Jamaica.